just in my mind that stuff in the background. I'm watching Criminal Minds. And I just wanted to come over here and talk. See if my eyes are red. I have been crying the episode before this one started to come on. It was all about how this father kidnapped his daughter and the whole FBI and all SWAT team with the whole chase just to get her back to her mother. He wanted to spend some time with her, and then he was going back to jail. And that just reminded me about how a lot of people don't understand that the people that you love and care about the most is not going to live here for long. And I repeat that, the people that you love and care about the most is not going to be here forever. One day, they're going to drop dead. And you're going to regret being so angry at them because because they're gone. So instead of you always being, angry, like give yourself 10 minutes and just let that anger go, because holding so much anger can cause you to have anger issues like me. I hold so much anger because of the stuff and trauma I went through as a child. I'm not going to go into that because it's none of y'all business. But and I wanted to also talk about how my health journey is going. I know I said in the last video I would post a vlog, but I deleted those videos because I just wanted to do something different. Okay, so I did a breakfast sandwich this morning and cheesecake, and I drank some lemon iced tea. And before you say anything, it's diet, it has 0 sugar. But and I drank some nice coffee, which is vanilla. And it's not healthy or anything like that. I'm trying to wait till we get groceries tomorrow so that we can get more healthy stuff in the house. I mean, we do have some fruits, but still. A couple things I had to say is, number one, you're going to experience a whole lot of emotions during your weight loss journey, your mental health journey, and your emotional journey, and your healing journey. What I noticed that when you start to heal or your weight loss journey, you will start to feel so much emotions. Like you'll feel angry because you're not letting go of something, but you're trying, or you will feel angry because you gained weight after you worked out and stuff. Yesterday, I ate a tuna sandwich, and that was like 1,000 calories right there. I'm like, whoa, was that much? What, foot long? So then I had to realize, like, your body is like your mindset. Your mindset and your body is very different, but you treat each other differently, basically. But your emotional journey kind of like triggers. You will feel sad, angry, upset, depressed. You will go back to this habit of eating. Because during the pandemic, back in like 6th grade, I used to weigh 180 pounds. Now I'm like 200 something. I'm not sure. But during the pandemic, I used to eat a lot because I felt so depressed. I would cry a lot, feel so angry. I would yell all the time, and I'm just like, I need a change. But the first part of healing, in order for you to get closure, not for nobody else, but for you to get closure, is to forgive people. And I know a lot of times people don't want to hear that. Forgiving people is not easy, but trust me, forgiving people is helpful in the long run. And get a relationship with God. I'm trying to get a relationship with God. I pray to Him every morning, every night, every time I need Him, every time I feel happy. One thing is, don't be too happy to pray to God. Do not be ashamed to pray to God. Do not be too proud to pray to God. Pray to God every single day. Pray to God when you're sad. Pray to God when you're angry. Pray to God when you're confused. Pray to God when you don't feel energized. Pray to God when you're dealing with some demons, addictions, everything. Pray to God. And if you don't believe in God, then sit down and just think. Get a journal or use your phone notes, or just start writing about how you feel. Start writing about how you feel. Because I tend to do that. I just haven't done it in a while. And I also make another notebook and track your weight loss and how much calories. Because yesterday at the gym I burned 275 calories. But you have to remember that your parents are one of the most important people in your life, and your grandparents as well, because without your grandparents, your parents won't be born, and your great-grandparents. Without your great-grandparents, your grandparents will be born. Without your grandparents, your parents will not be born. It's no way possible without that. And the more I sit down and watch these true crimes, it starts to get in my head that every single day a person dies, whether they're famous or not. Treasure every single day like it's their last. Like, tell everybody that you love them every single day. Even if they're mad at you, just tell them that you love them. Yes, the nails are cute, whatever, don't mind, okay? Because I know somebody gonna get distracted, but anyways. Treat it better, because at the end of the day, you're gonna need to know that. Hold up, I gotta create my thumbnail, hold on. Anyways, but what I mean is, like, Criminal Minds, Law and Order, and The Rookie is funny, but they all, like Law and Order, SVU of course, and Law and Order, they all help me, and ID and all that stuff, they all helped me with a lot. They taught me a lot. Like, they also taught me how they got murderers, serial killers, sociopaths, loyal people. Like, to me, I just want somebody who's loyal. I want somebody who's truly loyal and believes in God, because without God, I would not be anything. And I wish people would stop saying they're self-made, because you're not self-made. If you're self-made, you will be able to born yourself. And because in this world, you do need people. Like, when somebody say, I don't need this person, okay, you may not need that person, but you might need somebody else. Say you may not need your girlfriend, but you can have friends or people, or shoot, if you don't have friends, you don't need anybody. God is the person we already need. The devil is taking over so much in this world, and this what's going rapid through my mind is because homosexuality in the Bible is a sin. I know. For the people who say it's not, I know, but it is. Me, I like girls. I'm no label. Sometimes I question my sexuality, still thinking I like guys, but I haven't been attracted to any guy or any girl, even though I do like girls. You know what I'm saying? But I just think that me believing in God and my sexuality, I like girls. I want somebody who understands that we are not perfect. We are imperfect. But that is what makes us perfect. God forgive us for sinning. We sin every day. You just don't know it. There is times where we sin through addiction. We sin through not obeying our parents. What else do we sin through? Cussing. Like, there's a lot of stuff that we sin through. And I feel like, the more we just have a whole conversation about it, like, you just sit down and fully think. Like, I'm the type of person, like, I think a lot more. It's because, don't mind that, I'm back and forth watching Criminal Minds while talking. But I think a whole lot about how the world is and what it does for every single thing. And it's just like, wow, you people don't understand that every single thing in the Bible that God says is true. And they try to rewrite the Bible, which is honestly crazy. But the reason why I know is the fact that they're trying to rewrite the Bible is because everything in the Bible is true. There's no lie about it. There's no lie. But I wish people stop blaming Satan for their own actions. And I'm going to say that. It's the reason why I say that. Because God says that too. And God also says, you don't judge nobody else before you judge yourself. He didn't say it in that way, but that's what it basically means. At times, you're gonna have to remember, you sit down and think, and you may cry a little bit, but you gotta remember that Jesus died for our sins. It's for us to be reborn. And I just sit there and be like, how in the world did this happen? Like, seriously. Cut it back in cussing and stuff, and like already stuff sin that you already have programmed in your mind. It's already hard enough because like it's constantly, oh, this is where you got to keep reminding yourself not to sin, because every single day you know this. Like, put this out of your head, every single day you sin, but you gotta ask God for forgiveness for your sins, and He will give it to you. God will let you know what's going on. He will show you signs. He will even show you dreams. Like, I will have like dreams. I predict things that happen. One time I had a dream like 2 months before, and I had a dream that my grandmother had a heart attack, and she had one. And I'm just like, what is this? Like, it's a power from God or it's from the devil? And I'm just sitting there like, God gives me signs every single day. God gave me signs to cut off people. And when I go to sleep, I'm like, God. And I pray for my enemies, because why not? But plus, that's what God says. Anything that God says, and I sit there and just think about it and try to understand it, and talk to my mom about it, the more I get to understand it. But I'm not going to make a relationship up for God for you. You got to do that on your own. And what I mean by that is because, like, people expect us, younger kids to take so much. Like, you guys don't understand the mental and physical damage that we go through, and emotionally. A lot of us don't feel like we have so much love in our life, even though we do. We do. And I feel like people just don't see our point of views unless they actually went through our experience, or we sit down and just fully tell them. And I'm just like, we all have problems. Me, I'm struggling to get my health back in order because I don't want to have heart conditions, cancer, none of that. I just want to have a clean body of health. And when I say by going to the gym, my legs hasn't been tired. So wow. And I walk around a whole bunch. I can show you so many of my steps right now, y'all. Like, it's crazy. I walk around so much. Like, I want each and every one of y'all to sit there and just think like this. Like, just sit there and think. And just think about, yes, I took some more thumbnail pictures. Don't come for me. Anyways, just sit there and think about how, like, life can go from good morning to somebody dying. Like, seriously. Like, they literally had that, I forgot the boy's name from Euphoria. He played the older brother. He literally died. And one thing about it is, me and my mom both call this all the time, and my grandmother, when one person dies, at least 2 more dies. Ain't no lie. This year we've been hit with some hard tragedy stuff. And it's like, my great-grandmother's birthday was last month, and my great-great-grandmother's birthday was on July the 28th, and my great-great-grandmother, is that grandma? Great-grandma birthday was on the 5th. And it's just like, my great-grandmother had dementia. So it was more hard on me because she was still alive until I was like in 2016. And since I'm like 16 now, I'm not gonna do no math on here, but still, like, it hit me in my core because, like, I didn't have this relationship like I wanted to have with her, but I felt like I still had that connection. Like, it hurts. It hurts to know that all the stuff that you have been through can change your whole mindset and personality if you let it. Me personally, I believe that when God puts you in a certain place in your life, He's gonna make you go to trials and tribulations, which means you're gonna have to go through stuff in order to get that. It's not like how somebody's rich and you grew up with a silver spoon in your mouth, you get anything you want. No, God's gonna make you walk that path and go through the stuff to get to that. It's kind of like a life learning lesson. You guys know how when your school teach you a new lesson, you just kind of bored out with it, but they rephrase it. It's kind of like when God changes gives you two pathways. You can take the old boring pathway, which is the devil is on, or you could take the new pathway, which is not easy, but you start to get the hang of it near the end. And once you get to the end, you succeeded. And my thing is this: your life could be long or short. You have to make the best out of it. You gotta wake up in the morning with an attitude. That's why I pray to God, with a great attitude. That's why I pray to God to give me the strength to not fear anything, to give me the strength to be brave, to give me the strength to keep being motivated. Because at times you're gonna feel so insecure about yourself and you feel like you can't be motivated. Like, no, you gotta keep yourself motivated through these tough times, because tough times can cause for tragedy, destruction. And I'm like, it gets you to a certain point in your life and you just feel like, wow, what did I just witness? What did I just saw? How did this happen? Like, you have certain barriers to break down that questions you and anything, but you also gotta keep up with God. And what I mean by that is, like, before you die, are you fully certain that you're gonna go to hell or you're gonna go to heaven? Because me, I don't know yet. But I'm gonna try, and I'm praying to God that I will fully know that I will go to heaven. Because I don't want to go to hell. And some people gonna be like, oh, no, you're just saying that. No, listen to what I gotta say first, okay? I don't want to go to hell for about 5 reasons. 1, I do not want to be burned alive, okay? Don't come for me. 2, I want to be up there with my Lord and Savior and see all my family, friends, and everybody. I want to be next to Jesus and God and just have a whole conversation with them and ask them, can they help me heal? Because I do pray to God to help me heal through my toughest wounds and battles. 4, I just want to look over people. Just look at all the animals and stuff. And just heal all animals. And number 5, I just want to ask Jesus that, I just want to ask God and Jesus what was my reason to be put in those predicaments. Because I feel like if you may feel like it take a long time for you to just question yourself about, oh, how did you get in those predicaments, when really you don't know yourself that much. You don't know how you're gonna be in life. You don't know what's gonna happen if it's thick and thin and through. You don't know that for sure. You don't know if the devil's gonna try to run up on you and try to snake attack. You don't know, because you don't know when the devil's gonna come in your room when you're sleeping and try to attack you. And I'm just like, and you can feel that spirit in there. That's an off spirit, like it's not no angel spirit. Sometimes you can even see doppelgangers. Sometimes your mind, the devil play tricks in your mind, and you start to see stuff that you're not supposed to see. And my thing is this: you want to be something that you're not, and you know you're not, but you can't really. You're hiding that instead of showing it. But back to health and emotionals. My health, they really get on the decline, I would say, until 2019. Now it's 2023. I am 5'11". I'm 16. I'm a sophomore. I have a job. Y'all should know that from the video of my back to school stuff / haul, whatever. And And I feel like your health is so important because you don't know when or where it's gonna happen or how it's gonna happen. And I feel like your emotional state, mental state, physical state is so important. And my thing is this: I pray to God to do the 4-day school week, so that way we have an extra day to calm down. Because only on every single quarter we have 4 quarters. You're only supposed to have one mental health day, just one. And I'm just like, you gotta realize that our mental health is so much important, because a lot of people kill themselves through suicide, bad mental health, bullying, everything. I used to be a bully, and I admit that I was going through some real pain back then when I was a bully, and it hurt me, and it hurts me. And sometimes thinking back to it now, it still hurts, and it makes me think like, what did I do that caused me? But it's my actions, and I take full fault for it. And I take full fault that I used to steal too. I used to steal, and I still take fault for that, because it was my fault, and I knew better, and I lied a lot. And I would get so angry and yell and scream at the top of my lungs and just feel crazy pain and everything. The world is a cruel place if you don't know how to stay strong in it. Me, I'm sensitive, yeah, I know that. But you got to learn how to stay strong and hold your shield up. Have a good talk. Have a good talk. Anyways, this was a good conversation with you guys. And I hope you guys like, comment, share, subscribe for more. And all my social media platforms will be down below. And please make sure you go follow. Please make sure to share this with all your friends and everybody. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Deuces.